They are dead. Their father. Facts. Their dad. Let's go, Ivan. Whoop. 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 It's IvonEd, guy. Swag daddy, 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 swag daddy. For the street that they call me swag, swag daddy, 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 swag daddy. Our boys won't pay me need swagger daddy, swag 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 daddy. For the street that they call me swag, swag daddy, 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 swag daddy. Our boys won't pay me need swagger daddy. Your father, swagger smelling like a father. Baba want pay me need 11 Baba swagger band dope. I'm talking swagger on 1001. IvonEd, Baba. But when you look where I legito. I'm talking bossy, I'm talking bossy. Pass me this joke. I'm a boss, and I got a big boss. And my boss, he got a big boss. And Baba dog overall, not the biggest boss. Oluwa, not the shortest boss. God made, 0 to 100. Came from the bottom, you should know the level. Now I'm out here, waving to the bottom. You can't match my height, no matter how high you smoke the weed. Oh, swag daddy, 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 swag daddy. For the street, let it call me swag, swag daddy, 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 swag daddy. Our boys want pay me need swagger daddy. Boss swag, she mistake me for a sugar daddy. Baba Olowo for the streets, call me young Alaji. Flashy, like I'm a action. Talk about swag, yeah, I got the best ones. Oh, IvonEd, that's a swag daddy. Fino, that's a swag daddy. Bado, that's a swag daddy. My nigga Bond, that's a swag daddy.
Yeah, that's IvonEd.
Swag daddy.
Wow, I like that. Swag daddy, swag daddy.
Yeah.
Swag
Whoa.
daddy.
Now that's a very nice blink.
Oh, thank you.
Wow, this is so.
You've got swag
Wow.
daddy.
Wow.
You've got.
The way I came from, there's a way they test stuff that's original to confirm it's original.
Bite it.
I hope your two don't pull up.
It's original.
All right, great to have you. Great to have you in the house.
Yeah.
Well, have a
Thank
seat.
you for being here.
Great to have you in the house. Okay, now that's hardcore hip hop. You know, I think I don't know how you. I mean, what genre would you call what you just did now? What genre of music?
It's hip hop.
No, okay, hip hop.
Hip-hop,
I'll say real hardcore. As in, it sounds very cool. It sounds foreign, you know. And that brings me to my first question for the day. The acceptance. How has the acceptance been? You know, considering that we now like our local feel. There's a vernacular feel and all of that. How has the acceptance been of your style of music?
It's been nice all this while, and I've been excited. People like the new sound. It's a big risk I took.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Understand?
It is.
The hook is actually very catchy and easy for people to vibe to.
It is.
So
it is.
that's the love I've been getting.
Okay, by the way, it's IvonEd in the house.
Yeah.
Well, and then the name also is something.
I was gonna ask, like, I've been trying to put it together. What's up with the name?
Okay, Ivan is actually my name,
Okay.
and Ed actually came from the character of Ed.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Do you know one interesting thing about that cartoon? They're always shaking. They don't ever stay. They're always like this.
Do you actually like that cartoon?
I do. That's my favorite. Yeah.
Are you serious?
That's
No,
my
that
favorite.
cartoon is really jawbreakers.
Jawbreakers.
Thank
yeah,
you,
that's
brother.
it.
What's the two of you? Wait.
Jawbreakers. From Eddie.
Thank you. As
Ed is
in,
the
that
one
cartoon
with
is
the
really funny.
jawbreaker.
What do you like in that cartoon? Let's talk about it. What do you like in that cartoon?
The lousiness about the three of them.
How they never get to get
So
enough money to buy Jawbreakers is just
Nothing ever works for them.
Which one is
so
more annoying? Ed and Eddie and SpongeBob. Which one is more annoying?
It's Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Trust me.
They are more annoying.
Very annoying.
No, because
And that's the exciting part about the
really,
cartoon.
I mean, you're about the first person. I know Ed and Eddie has had this feel like, I beg what this one, what are these ones? But then it's quite intellectual. I think
Yeah.
that's a very intellectual
I
cartoon.
would have
by the
never
way.
thought that any artist would have
Yeah.
a name based on that.
And
like
affiliated
cartoon
to
or
that.
something,
That's
I
cool.
love cartoons a lot. when I was
Let's talk about
growing
what your
up.
favorite cartoons.
there's this.
Yeah, that's
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the
Should-
Pooh.
Hey, people should come out.
What are your favorite? What other cartoons do you like?
Ed, Ed, and Eddie is the first.
Wow.
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the. I love this guy. I love you.
This is just open. Oh, hey,
You know, we have this connection, you and me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can explain.
calm down.
Right
Hey.
from the moment you stepped in, I saw the blings. I just
Oh,
said,
yeah.
no, this man is the kind of man I want to be associated with.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, I'm
And now
excited.
cartoons, you have, keep talking,
Okay,
keep
Pinky
talking.
and the Brain. What else?
Pinky and the Brain, Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Winnie the Pooh.
Wow.
And, I think that's
Sorry,
basically.
are you the last child in the family? Are you
Actually,
the
the
last boy?
first. And it took a long time before my younger brother came. So,
Okay.
so I was like the guy in the family and also the girl in the
I
family.
told you, we have something in common. It took like 8 years before the last born came
That's
in.
exactly same age difference.
I'm
with
out of
mine.
here.
Can we get a pastor, please? Let's just do this
I'm
here
out
right
of
now.
it. What's in this too? 8?
Oh, yeah,
No,
see
really, 8 years.
8 years.
Really,
serious.
8 years.
8 years, yeah. 8.
I'm done. Continue.
Did you
I'm
have
just
a
not
dream
here.
about? By the way, why music? I mean, every other thing. I mean, there's fashion. You look really good. There are a lot of things out there to do. Why did you choose?
Yeah, you could be
music?
a fitness instructor by the way at the
Yeah.
same
Oh,
time. So why was it music?
I tried to run away from music all my life. Like I tried all the things. I studied film also, and filmmaking in New York Films Academy.
Are you
And
serious?
also went further to do cinematography in London, and I tried to do that for a while, but the music thing keeps hitting and hitting and hitting. So
Yeah.
Wow.
just when I gave it a shot, you understand, things started working pretty fast than all the handy talent I had.
That you had. When did you start music professionally? When did it start? When did it kick off for you?
I'll say 2008.
Wow.
That's when I actually dropped my official first single.
Single, okay.
Which is Man of the Hour. So
Okay.
I tried that, and a lot of people loved it.
Liked
So
it, yeah.
they were like, "Oh, this is a new sound." And
It is. If
If
I
you
like
can
Swag
actually
Daddy.
be serious with it, it can actually take you somewhere. So
It's very obvious that there are a lot of sides to you. You look at how calm you are right now. When the Swag Daddy is all standing there, and the Swag Daddy I'm seeing here, you're all okay. So I will.
I'm actually a laid-back kind of guy. Like
Okay, but then when you're up on stage, man, you just let it all out, right?
Exactly.
Oh, that's very cool. Let's talk about Swag Daddy. What was the inspiration behind Swag Daddy? I actually do like the sound.
Yeah, in my neighborhood, that was like 3 years ago, somewhere at Ojodu.
Okay.
There's an estate.
Don't tell them more. Before you,
That
know,
was-
you
that
said
was-
something about sugar daddy there. No, some people now they will now some sugar children will now just follow after. So just don't tell them the area because I already didn't
Okay.
mention the area now. So people know how
no
many
longer
estates they
there.
would
I'm
do.
no longer there anyway.
Okay, okay. You can
Yeah.
tell them. You can tell them.
Sometimes I take a walk across the street, and I love fashion a lot.
Okay.
So, and I'm not so scared to try anything. You understand? So sometimes I go with a bandana on my hair, maybe just to get something across the street. Do you understand? So people, kids, and people around, swag daddy, swag daddy, swag daddy, swag daddy. You understand?
Nice.
So it was like a name. People just, the abokis around there. Do you understand? Then all those people go with that swag daddy, swag daddy. So I said, okay, I can actually just
Good song.
Just yeah.
make this a music, you know. So
What it tells me about you is that you're somebody who you're down to earth. You know, that
Yeah.
kind of person. Because You know, you're out there. Think about it for kids to talk to you, for the street side, the sellers and everybody and all of that talk to you. That means you're really a down-to-earth person. That's very nice.
I am.
Okay, let's check out your video now. We'll just link up to your video. Let's check out your video, and when we get back, Swag Daddy is still in the house.
Yeah.
There you go.
Got that.
Hey.
Officially now, you guys are telling me to leave this place now. If I stand up and leave this place now, it's you people that caused it. Really?
I feel like it's your birthday right now.
How do you feel when you hear the soundtrack?
Exactly.
Normally, when it wants to start, when you hear the soundtrack, how do you feel?
Right now, it took me back to memory lane.
Memory lane.
Yeah.
For me, it had to be Super Ted. Then when I hear the cartoon, it's just like something comes over me. But then I get the feel. I understand what you mean by the feel of that favorite cartoon, the soundtrack. Once you hear it. Okay, so that was the video of Swag Daddy, and the first thing I just want to say is that who was that lady?
Oh God.
Okay, Sarah Philly. That's I actually did a shout out to her on the song too. Sarah Philly, that's a swag mommy. So she goes swag, and she's my friend. Like
very
close friend.
Yeah, we like
really very close. Like, should I be bothered? Kind of friend.
No, close enough to be a sister.
Okay, thank God you have sister zoned her. It's good.
Seriously,
Yeah, I'm not your sister.
Yeah.
She's in sister zone.
Yeah, she is.
Okay, all right.
So it's a win-win situation. You have a chance, I have a chance.
Okay, yeah, Abby. That's right. I like that. Okay, so how was it putting that video together? Who directed the video?
I co-directed it.
You could definitely. I mean, you're a film.
I co-directed it.
That's cool. That's cool.
With some guy. It's a company, the film company.
All right.
So I'm like in partnership with them. So
would you ever, if I come up with a gig, something to come direct, would you ever, at any point in time, maybe leave music for directing?
That's what I'm going to retire with. Instead. So, but right now, I can't do both of them together.
Okay.
So I have to focus on the music, and when I'm a little bit weak, so I can actually dance that.
You can always sing. You don't have to, always jump. But I think.
But there have to be a time you can actually retire and
relax. Look back to you.
Go. So.
But either ways, are they like? Is this just this kind of music that you're concentrating on? Have you ever tried to do R&B? You sound really relaxed and all that. So I think when you're doing "I'm Gonna Love You," something, it's gonna sound really good. So have you tried?
I might have to do that probably after this phase. There are a whole lot I want to do with music, in sense. So this is just the first phase.
Okay.
So I have an EP that's out. That's like 12 tracks in it.
And you're still calling this EP?
Yeah. So a lot of people call it.
That's collection of albums now.
Call it album. So
I wanted to.
So I had to put a lot there.
When did that EP come out?
February.
Okay, this year. All right.
February.
I wanted to pull a Shay right now, but I'm not going to do that.
So you said something about phases now. What's the next phase? What are we to expect from IvonEd? What's the next phase?
Actually trying to take hip-hop music really, really serious here in Nigeria. So I'm planning to, one of my biggest dreams is to have like a hip-hop concert, a proper hip-hop concert in Nigeria. Because a lot of people appreciate hip-hop now, because the age we are right now, a lot of people are on social media, the internet, so it's easy when you bring out a style like this for them to also.
What do you mean by a real hip-hop concert? What's the difference between a real hip-hop concert and what we have?
Like the hip-hop is a culture, like
definitely
not really like deep. There are different types of hip-hop, like people hardcore. I'm not hardcore.
You're not hardcore.
Rapper.